Welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all diamonds. I am Lunar T8, and as always, I'm giving you more reasons why you should probably practice things, I guess. First off, I'd like to say granted, I've done this song a couple times before in other videos. That being said, this song is Nightcore Devil's Choir by Digital Daggers. It's actually posted on the channel Evercore, but I'm saying that the Nightcore channels, Evercore, Cherry, zen-kun, nightcorereality, sleepysoldier, and Zero.Mix-kun. I'm going to type all their names out later in the description. Check those out. Because I know I sang this song in the terrible karaoke Guess the Anime Character number 2, where I had like a picture of Albedo's face. And of course I did it. I had to look up the date as far as when I posted this, but the Zelos Inverse video, which I posted back on November 12th, so that's a few months back, did it probably the best in that video. Just saying, I was a little irritated because I was at work and I was thinking, you know what? There was another picture I probably would have worked a little better for the whole Digital Daggers thing. And I take a scrap paper and I write down because I know my memory's terrible. I'll forget things because I'll think about like 10 different things at once. If I'm a fucking train, I have 8 different tracks and I can't stay on any of them. But I was like, yeah, I know I'm not going to remember it, so I'm going to write it down. And I was like, okay, I was thinking about the free hugs thing because I remember seeing some of those animes and stuff. It's pretty funny. Okay. I write down hugs. Find a little scrap paper, write down hugs. I'll remember that. Okay. I get home. I read the paper. HURS. And I'm like, what the fuck is hers? And I'm like thinking to myself, I knew, like, I thought of something, like, whatever it'd be, like, the most amazing picture ever. Most amazing idea ever. And I was like, yes, this would be a perfect backdrop. And I couldn't remember. And I'm like, shit, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. And I'm like, what the fuck is hers? What's a hers? HURS. And then, of course, I realized, okay, that's paperwork I had to take care of. So I took care of that real quick. And then I made myself a roast beef and Swiss sandwich and ate some Cadbury cream eggs and some tea. And I was thinking to myself, like, what the fuck did I write? And I just stopped looking at the paper, like, okay, I'm not going to figure it out. And I just started thinking about the song in my head. Try to, like, backpedal in my mind to wherever the fuck I came from. Actually, you know what? That reminds me of something else. I'll make a video after this about it. There's a band I saw called For the Drive. I had a signed copy of one of their CDs, and I actually listened to it quite a bit when I was younger. I eventually lost. I can't remember a single song they made, and I can't find them on any fucking Google search or anything. It's like the band never existed. I had a signed CD from them. And here's the funny thing. I enjoyed the music. I listened to that CD at least 100 times. I can't remember a single name to a single song. I'll make a video about that after this. But I'll say this. It's kind of surprising the amount of things you can find on a Google image search if you just type in free hugs, or type in free hugs anime, or free hugs hentai. Though, that last one, definitely make sure you're 18 or older before you type that in, because there are lots of not only explicit things, but there's lots of things that I wouldn't consider hentai. I mean, they're technically pornographic, but they're also like, this isn't, basically there's a lot of stuff that goes on the whole face hugger thing from Aliens, and I'm like, oh, that's not what I wanted to see. I was looking for wholesome yet, big boobies and adorable, cute, sexy, feminine faces. And all of a sudden, it's just like majority of that Google image search, if you type that in, was literally just fucking face huggers from the Aliens movie, drawn doing very unspeakable things to people. And I'm like, I guess there's an audience for that. I mean, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm just saying it's not my cup of Earl Grey tea. Granted, I do like a lot of hentai. Heck, I made a video called "The Ministry of Off-Brand." It's in the Super Meat Boy and All Their Failures playlist. It's like the third fucking playlist I made, I think, or second. I don't know. The funny thing is, it's called Super Meat Boy and All Their Failures. Like, it's 50 some odd plus videos. 9 of them are Super Meat Boy. Me playing the original Super Meat Boy. I think I even played one part of the new Super Meat Boy, the Super Meat Boy Forever. But I got so fucking bored of it after one part. I was like, yeah. It's like, it's not that it was really hard. It was just, I felt so bored. It was just so boring. And Super Meat Boy the original one was hard, but it at least, granted, I played it over the span of months. And when I made the first part, it was like part 1 and only because I was pissed at it. But then again, part 1 and 2 are keyboard. I was using a PS4 controller at that time, which wouldn't work with Super Meat Boy. So part 1 and 2 are me using a keyboard. And part 2, I wasn't even really trying to beat it. I was just sort of fucking around and just like, okay, I'll play it. I'll get a few things. We're just playing this to casual. Part 3, I think I titled that SMB3, the way it's meant to be played. Which, honestly, looking back, maybe that might get mistaken for Super Mario Brothers. SMB, it's kind of the same initials. Maybe I should have thought that out better. I don't know. But I was like, by way it meant to be played is the fact I was like, hey, not only did I hop into where I left off, but I actually went back to the very start of the game and just played through everything, and I just curb stomped, Edmund's game at that point. But don't worry, Edmund McMillan's game got its revenge as I played further on, in the hell levels and all that, because, oh my god, the amount of frustration I had. I was getting pissed. I think it was part 9 of the Super Meat Boy that I actually beat it. So I beat Super Meat Boy. I beat the game. Granted, I have a bunch of other fucking videos in there. Like one, I did a parody of what was it? Bubble Flex, Shoot the Devil Between the Eyes. But granted, I only changed like 4 lines in the whole fucking song, so it's not much of a change. But I did make it very, very lewd. I mean, very, very lewd. And I changed the title of that to Fuck the Devil Between the Thighs. And put a picture of some really nice thighs. But, yeah, I only changed like 4 lines, but I made it very fucking lewd. Then again, I think one parody I made I really like is I made a parody of Sweet Dreams. And that one's called All the Neckos Are Meowing for Head Pats. And with the exception of, the main line, Sweet Dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? With the exception of that, I changed everything else in that fucking song. It's cringy as hell, but I'm proud of it, and I like it. And I think that's going to be in the Rammstein playlist, but I probably post in a couple other playlists too. But, like I said, the Super Meat Boy playlist is actually the one where I did the very first karaoke video. And for the first 17 minutes of that, I just had a fucking black screen. Because I was just planning on, doing a karaoke. I was planning this whole singing thing. Because like I said, it's mainly Let's Play channel with comedy. But of course, there's some videos where I just sort of start venting. Or go off on just personal tangents. Or, I'm just fucking insane. I don't know. Main point is this. Consistency is not apparently what I'm good at. But I do try to Let's Play quite a few games. And maybe I try to play more at one time than I should. Should I change that? Yes. Am I going to? No. I'm going to keep playing everything at the same time. We're all going to be fucking lost together. Like, what game is Lunar going to play later? Here's the answer. Not even Lunar fucking knows, okay? I am just as fucking lost. But then again, not as lost as when I tried to fucking learn how to try to sing the fucking Psy Gangnam Style song. Had the fucking English pronunciation stuff written out. Found a page of it written out on how to pronounce it. Oh my god. I didn't even know. Like, I'd be listening to him. I'm like, I don't even know what page I'm on anymore. Like, all of this, even when it's written out, to be English pronunciations of the Korean kanji, it all just sort of blurred together. And I'm like, I am so lost. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I'm so confused. And it was just like, what the fuck? So I was like, I couldn't do that. It was so confusing. But I'm not sure what I was talking about. Shit. All right, Super Boy. Like I said, I made a video. It's like the first 17 minutes of it was this black fucking screen. Because originally, when I did the because I know I have a terrible singing voice. I know I can't sing worth a shit. My voice is fucking epilepsy for years. I am a vocal coach's worst nightmare. Okay? That being said, yes, about the picture, yes. I keep saying, I want hugs. Yes. Very hug deprived. Very much want hugs. Preferably from, very pretty people. Yes, I'm an asshole. I'm a pretentious prick. I'm sorry. It's like I'm a horrible person. But that being said, what was I talking about? I just started thinking about like albedo, and boobs, Stolfo, and now I'm thinking about Italy with its Senate thing where it had the Tifa pick, like where I still think it's funny that somebody did that where they hacked a fucking Senate of Italy Zoom meeting and they're like, hey, guess what? Boobs. That was pretty funny. Granted, I'm not in the Italian Senate or anything, so maybe it wouldn't be so funny from their perspective. But I'm pretty sure at any job I've ever been at, all of a sudden I just turn around and there was like live action or 3D Final Fantasy Remake style Tifa, tits just bouncing as she's getting plowed. I mean, I would say I've never been, not cheered up when I saw hentai. At the same time, the face hugger thing, that's not what I expected when I typed in free hugs into Google Images. Like I said, I typed free hugs. I even tried typing free hugs anime and free hugs hentai and all sorts of different combinations. Maybe I should have expected certain things with typing hentai, but again, I expected more just very... Okay, lots of boobs, yes. And very pretty faces and stuff like that. And just hugs and wholesomeness. Didn't expect fucking, I am trying, like my idea was I was going to say the name of the person who wrote the Alien series. I was like, I wasn't expecting. And all I'm thinking of is Riddick. Like, I know that's got to be close to the name of something from the Alien series. Why can't I remember things correctly? But I'm pretty sure Vin Diesel is not anywhere in the Alien series. Like, there's never a moment where Vin Diesel is, like, fighting a facehugger or some shit. That's a different series entirely. Right. Some of the video, 17, like it's like 40-something minutes or some shit. I don't know. But it's like first 17 minutes of it's a fucking black screen. Because originally, the very first time I did a karaoke video, it's in the Super Meat Boy and All Their Failures playlist. The very first video I did like that, I was only planning to do like maybe 10 minutes max, probably. I can't remember. It's been like over a year now or some shit. I don't know. But I just put a fucking black screen. I was like, I'm not even gonna fucking bother having a backdrop or anything. I'm not even sure if I used backdrops for anything back then. I think it was just like I played a game. The end. Whatever you get in the background is the game I'm playing. You know, I'm not sure if I started doing this sort of thing where I'll have a picture up just to be something for you guys to look at while I ramble and talk about whatever bullshit is going on in my head. But it's just like, for the first, you know, 17 minutes, it was just a black screen. Because it was going to be like, what, 10 minutes max? And it was like, yeah, I don't need a fucking picture for this. I'm not even sure if I ever did one before that or anything. It was just sort of one of those things I was like, I just feel like singing a couple songs. I'm not even sure if I was planning on posting it. I maybe just wanted to see how my singing voice sounded to me, because I don't hardly talk very much to people. And, I mean, hell, I probably talked more in 1 month's worth of Let's Plays than I have in my entire life combined. It's nice to be able to express yourself, especially in a world where you're required to be very heavily filtered. Like, you gotta, just, like, you can't be all emotional and shit. Like, just about anybody who knows real life probably thinks I'm the most stoic motherfucker in the world and probably thinks that I'm incapable of fucking emotions. It's, granted, there are reasons for that, but still, can't fucking help that. Anyway, main point, I'm getting confused. I'm sorry. I need a fucking roadmap in a Venn diagram to show me where the fuck this conversation is. Oh my god. But, come on, what are we talking about? Picture. Right. There was like 17 minutes of it was just fucking darkness. Because I was just planning on singing. Originally, I think I wasn't even planning on posting it. The very first time I did a karaoke thing, I'm not even sure if I was planning on posting. I was just sort of like probably joking around with myself and just wanted to hear how it sounded to me. And yet I think I just posted it as soon as it got done recording and be like, I'll listen to it on YouTube. And it's just, first 17 minutes of it, it's pure fucking darkness. Because I don't think I was even planning on uploading it at first. It was just going to be something to record. I could hear how I sound when I sing. I could laugh at how fucking terrible I am and be like, holy shit, I can't sing at all. I am a hopeless fucking lost cause when it comes to that shit. I'm glad I'm never going to do karaoke videos and try to actually sing things because that's totally beyond my scope. Still technically is. It just, it's just kind of sarcasm because, yeah, I've totally done like 50 fucking videos of me just singing random shit. And granted, there was a 13-hour video I did at one point where I sang hundreds of songs. But there were issues with that video. And after that, I chose to delete that video because, it was never actually uploaded. And then I listened to it a bit, and I deleted it because it was just too fucking painful to listen to. And I knew that as long as it was on a computer, I would always be tempted to upload it. And I'm like, hell no. No. This is so fucking bad. And here's the thing. Yes, I know I post very cringy fucking things on this channel. Hell, I know my fucking channel is cursed. But the contents of what happened in that 13-hour video is unlike anything that's ever been posted on my channel. And it's just, granted I do this channel as a way of dropping the filter just to be able to be myself, but yeah, eventually I guess if you sing for like 13 hours, all the walls and filters come down and nobody wants to fucking see that. Oh my god, that was just, re-listening to that, it was just so fucking painful. I'm like, okay, I should see a therapist. Oh my fucking god. Because I mean, literally, it's just during the course of that video, by hour seven, I had started crying so fucking hard that I actually started violently vomiting. It sounded like the sound of me vomiting sounded like a fucking literal explosion. I'm like, apparently this is a fucking sound effect from a fucking war or some shit. But no, it's just the sound of me puking. And then puking over and over again as my body tries to expel every last bit of stomach acid and bile when there's nothing left in my fucking stomach to puke. As well as the sound of me laughing / screaming while hyperventilating to the point that I scream myself unconscious while laughing. And then I'm out for like, originally I thought it was like 90 minutes, but no, it was like more like 40. And then I wake back up and sing for another couple hours. So it's like, yeah. Not even sure what point it was that maybe it was like out during the course of hour 8 that I passed out for that 40 minutes or some shit. I don't know. I'm just like, yeah. And I understand I'm a little self-depreciative sometimes in a couple of these videos, but nothing compared to the shit I said then. Oh my fucking god. So yeah, that is a video you guys are never fucking seeing. I deleted that because I would always have the tendency to be tempted to upload it. Because here's the thing, I don't have an editing software. I have basic free OBS. The most I've used when it comes to editing is the blur function of the YouTube Studio. And that was because I did a part of Monster Girl's like Island or something. And it was just because at one point half the screen was titties. And I'm like, I can't show that on YouTube. Fuck. Beyond that, I mean, I think there was one part on Crimson Gray, the visual novel, which was one of the earliest Let's Plays I did. I actually deleted a video and redid it because I didn't even understand how to do a blur function at that point. It was just that I was doing a visual novel and all of a sudden, hardcore sex scene. And I'm like, oh god, I don't know how, and I didn't know about how to blur anything yet. Now, there's probably editing stuff somewhere in this, because I technically have OBS Studio 26.1.1. Why is there 2.1s? How does that make fucking sense? But yeah, this is OBS Studio. It's free. I downloaded it basically right when I started, the channel. And it's version 26.1.1. Again, how does that make fucking sense? How can it be 0.1.1? How can it be 26.1.1? Why are there 2.1s? Now, there's probably editing stuff in here. I haven't fucking messed with it. The only thing I've done is screen, sizing things. So that if I need to get like a video game that is showing a screen that is a quarter the size of my fucking laptop screen, I can, expand that so that it looks like a full size on the YouTube video. Though, of course, a lot of my earlier playlists, you'll see like just giant fucking black borders at certain spots. Because I didn't even know how to do that shit then. Because initially when I started trying to mess with it, I don't know how I was fucking doing it, but I started crashing OBS. I don't fucking know. Now, granted, I'm sure there's some sort of editing shit in here somewhere. But honestly, I'm kind of worried that if I fuck with it at all, like I will somehow irrevocably. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Irrevocable. Oh my god. Irrevocable. God. God. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Irreversible works in this situation too. Irreversible works in this situation too. But that's not the word I want to use. Like, revoke, irrevocable. I still feel like that's wrong. I feel like there needs more letter C's. Irrevocable? I still feel like I'm fucking that up. And part of me is like, is that the word I want to use? I'm like, no. I'm pretty sure like there need to be more letter C's and maybe a U. Fuck! What am I trying to say? I don't know. not even sure what I'm talking about now. All right. Like, I haven't really messed with OBS settings because here's the thing. First off, I am worried that I will fuck up my OBS permanently. Irreversibly. I say that with much disdain, as I'm so pissed that I can't fucking say irrevocable. Karen, why can't I say that word? Why? Why? God damn it, motherfuckers! Yeah, I don't know why I can't say that, guys. I don't know why. Irrevocable? There. Is it that hard? Irrevocable. Worried that we're gonna make irrevocable damage to OBS if I try to mess with any settings. That if I mess with any settings, it will be irrevocable damage to OBS. Is it that fucking hard to say? Okay, the main point is this. I don't want to fuck with OBS more than I have to for two main reasons. One, because I'm so worried I'm going to fuck up OBS and all of a sudden OBS won't work anymore, and that whatever I change, I won't be able to change back, and then I'll like have a permanently fucked up setting, and I won't be able to fix it, and then I'll try to mess with something else, and I'll probably go down a rabbit hole of going from one setting to another, trying to fix my fuck up, and getting more and more lost, and I'll have like 12 different settings all fucked up, and I wouldn't know how to fix them. So there probably is editing stuff somewhere in OBS that's probably very simple to people. But here's the thing. I'm very easily lost, which is hilarious because I'm an Eagle Scout. But my sense of direction is terrible. Then again, apparently I'm okay with a fucking map and compass and fucking woods. But no, I go driving down the road. Like, Ohio has 88 counties. Ohio is a fairly big state. It's maybe about a third the size. Fucking goddamn it. The size of Texas. Maybe, I think Ohio is about the same size as Germany. I'm not sure. I don't feel like checking that. But main point being is, I got lost. I drove through like 33 plus counties. Every time I stopped for directions, I kept getting more and more lost. At one point, cops pulled me over. They thought I was a drug dealer. They searched my car and found volcano burritos from Taco Bell and 2 liters of Dr. Pepper. They also thought I was a gun dealer. Apparently, they were also one of the cops had a lazy eye, so that was a little odd. A little bit odd. Still want to talk about that thing with For the Drive. I'll make a video after this. I will make a video after this about For the Drive. Because I can't find that band. It's like they never fucking existed. I had a signed copy of their CD. I listened to it at least 100 times. I can't remember the name of a single song they wrote. I can't remember even a lyric, even a line from any of it. I can't even remember what their music was about. I can't remember anything about the band other than it existed and that I listened to it. I had a signed copy of their album, listened to it 100 fucking times. The rest of it's a fucking blank. I'll talk more about it in the next video. Though I will pick a not so cutesy picture because, I feel like it wouldn't fit. This picture is mainly digital daggers, Devil Squire, like lever, I'll get you, just like. Basically, I'm just saying, HUGS are amazing. Hell, I think I made a video called Harem Anime. I think I actually posted it in the unrehearsed creepypasta playlist. And it's about the idea that, one, I like Tenchi Muyo. It's a great harem anime. And two, that I feel like a lot of people that are into either harem animes or, watch VTubers are all just, myself being the spokesman of this group of people, apparently, very lonely, affection-starved individuals. Like, I would probably describe myself as a weeb, an anime nerd. Otaku isn't even the half of it. But yeah, I would describe myself as a very, very affection-starved individual who's basically given up the idea of any amount of affection actually existing in the real world, let alone anyone actually caring in the real world. So, stuff to work on, maybe. It's just, I'm just saying, affection is really nice. Hugs and kisses and cuddles are all really awesome. It just really, and I think a lot of people that watch VTubers and a lot of people that enjoy harem animes are just people that are very lonely and very affection starved. They're like very, very starved. I mean, ravenously starved for affection and love. As well as, just feeling safe, respected, cared about. I'm I'm spacing out. I'm sorry. I just I know I was supposed to be trying to talk about something. I just started spacing out. My bad. I'll try to focus. I know there was that video in the Sue Me Boy and All Their Failures playlist that was, like I said originally, it was my very first time. I think I titled it like monotone off something. I don't know. I think even when I posted, I was like, oh, this will be a one-time thing only. I'm never gonna sing ever again. Ever again. Not just for videos. I'm just gonna completely just give up on the idea of just singing along with music at all because I'm that bad at singing. And yet I kept doing more because I enjoy it. Same way I enjoy doing the Let's Plays. I do these videos because I like doing them. And sometimes it's more like a fucking blog or a vlog or however you say it. BV, whatever. I don't know. I think blog's a written version of blog's a video. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm just saying, sometimes, consistency is not my key in terms of what kind of content I put. Well, I mean, it's all cringe. It's all cringe. All my content's cringe. It's just what flavor of cringe you get, that's inconsistent. It's either Let's Plays where I'm trying to be funny or just whatever the fuck, because it's just whatever the fuck pops in my head. I have an idea pop in my head, I fucking do it. It's like, oh, let's do that on YouTube. Okay. I have an idea like, okay, let's play this game. Hey, and lately it's like, hey, here's a song. I'm gonna try to say, heck, I've done this song a couple times before. And I just feel the desire to do it again. Or like, and a lot of times it's like I can't really plan things out very well because all of a sudden I'll think of 5 different things I want to do at the same time. And then I'll be like, well, if you sit down and plan it, then we might not even have the time to do one. So let's just do all fucking 5 and just jump fucking into it without any fucking planning or preparation at all. It's like, fuck it. I want to do all 5. Let's just hop right in. We don't need to plan because we can take out so much time planning that we might not even have time to do one of the 5 things. And even then, if I do all that planning, then I don't have all this extra expectation I'm putting on myself to where I'm like, I'm already going to be pissed at myself feeling like it's shit. But then I'm like, okay, I put this expectation on myself. I'll be like, oh shit, I even prepared. And it's still garbage. Like, fuck. It's kind of that thing with the HURS thing where I tried to write down HUGS and didn't write it. I would have taken that to my fucking grave. I could have lived to be another 100 fucking years old. I would have had it written on my goddamn tombstone. What the fuck did I write? And I would have, like, the fucking piece of paper laminated into my goddamn gravestone. Like, maybe the reason why I'm overly anxious, maybe have panic attacks, anxiety issues, maybe learn to goddamn chill, man. Maybe, just a little. Just tone it down. At least I can hide it from everyone. Hell, I can have full-blown goddamn panic attacks in front of people, and I can completely play it off as if nothing's fucking happening. And people just consider me the most just calm individual. And I could be having the most fucking ridiculous just and just I'm getting off topic. That's another thing. You guys can't trust me to talk. You can't trust me to have these videos where I'm not playing a video game. Because at least if I'm playing a video game, I can focus on the video game. If it's just a video where it's just the goddamn backdrop and me talking, you know, one, I can't keep track of what I'm fucking talking about. I'm gonna go in every fucking direction. You know? So I don't know what the fuck I'm going to talk about. I can have a general idea. I mean, I remember when I did the first thing when I had a laptop before this laptop, and then I found out that, you know, it couldn't even go on goddamn Steam, let alone record anything. That, you know, it couldn't even connect to goddamn Steam. That the other laptop, I'm pointing at it. I'm pointing at you. And, you know, I got it because I was thinking about doing Let's Plays, and it was like, it couldn't even do goddamn Steam. But I couldn't goddamn return it either. It's like, fine. I made a couple live streams using that video. Which is probably fine, because apparently the webcam in this laptop doesn't fucking work. Not that that matters, because I have it covered with tape at all times anyway. Just out of paranoia. Yes, it's a webcam that I've never gotten to actually fucking function. Ever. And yet, I have it permanently. I mean, I could remove the tape if I chose to. But one, the webcam, as far as I can tell, doesn't fucking work. Two, no, I'm not taking the tape off it. But here's the thing. Did some live streams of that video. I actually wrote down on some notebook paper when I did that to try to keep myself somewhat on a script. Because I know that if I start talking, here's the thing. In public, I hardly talk at all. I'm more like ad-lib. And I'll talk a bit in reaction to other people's conversations. I can, same way using a video game can sort of anchor, you know, the line of progression on, you know, a train of thought, I can use like other people. When it's just me, there is no direction. The direction is wherever the fuck I'm going, and I never even know where that is. And a lot of times there's so many unexpected detours. It's like you're taking a fucking train from New York to California, but somehow you're in fucking Brazil and then Japan. How the fuck did this happen? You're in a train. How did we get through the fucking ocean? Okay. I was talking about the very first karaoke video I did. Yeah, like I said, I don't even think I was planning on posting that video. I think it was just something for me to hear how I sound and then delete afterward. And then, since then, I've continued doing this for the same reason I enjoy doing Let's Play videos. And it's just, I never plan to make money off this. I don't want it to be some sort of stupid fucking job. I mean, I don't judge people that do use it for income. I think it's awesome. I know YouTubers and VTubers that make money from their Twitch channels and their YouTube, and I think that's awesome. I want them to make money. I want them to be success. But, you know, for me, it's just, I don't want that. I feel like it would change it for me. Like, I feel like I just want it to be that thing I do. You know, that I just like ranting at my fucking computer. I just like Let's Plays. I just like ranting at my goddamn computer. It's just something I want to do. And it's like playing the video games and doing the commentary with it. I mean, I'm never going to accomplish anything out of it. I'm never going to gain anything. I'm never going to be like, now brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends, or fucking Manscaping, or some shit, or I don't know. I wouldn't be against, you know, like Valve Index sending me a fucking free VR headset. I keep saying that as a joke, but then I've also made a joke saying that the FBI should sponsor me. But that was initially, like, before I deleted that one video, like, the video I made like right after that, saying like, yeah, I'm on the fence about posting it, and it's like, you know what, FBI, if you want to hear the fucking mental breakdown in audio form, pay me for it. But then, it's a moot point because right after that video, I just deleted the video anyway. So that 13-hour video is gone. So I have no way of getting that back. And I'm very glad, because otherwise I'd be having a moral conundrum and a fucking argument with myself about it nonstop. Heck, I'm still arguing with myself about it, and not only has it been like a couple weeks or some shit, but it's not even something I have any power over. I can't undelete a video. And yet I keep like arguing with myself about it. Then again, I don't like the idea of editing stuff anyway, just because it feels kind of dishonest. Just like. Also, I'm just lazy. I don't want to edit things. I don't want to edit. I'm not doing the YouTube stuff so that I can edit shit. I'm doing it so I can ramble at my goddamn computer. I'm doing this to rant and play games and apparently sing terribly and like inspire vocal coaches everywhere to shudder in fear of the possibility they could ever meet me. They'd be like, oh my god. By the way, I said before, FBI, you can comment my videos, just, you gotta be nice, okay? You gotta be nice to me. Not because I can really dictate anything you do, but because if you're not, it would hurt my feelings, FBI. I was just thinking about a t-shirt that made like a joke about that, like the free, the federal boob inspector. Now I'm just thinking about boobs. And now I'm thinking about the channel Miss Hentai Music, where it has a oscillating, almost want to say vibrating, oscillating picture of the very big boobed individual who is very fit from the game Helltaker, set to, and this is the channel Miss Hentai Music, and it's set to the song Ryan Ross from Rammstein. So Ryan Ross, Tifa, Tifa. And as far as I know, that's spelled Tifa, like, Tifa from Final Fantasy VII. But if I remember correctly, Tifa is, German for deeper. And Ryan Ross is in and out. So the song is literally about sex. It's literally in, out, deeper, deeper. But then again, there was a video he did called Mon Gregan Mon, where when Till at one point, stands up and shouts really loud, I swear it sounds like he's saying strudel. Like, strudel! Somehow I became Kermit the Frog doing that. I'm not proud of that. I feel like Devil Artemis and Kagi Alejandro films probably all did the anime sneeze thing in regard to me apparently suddenly spontaneously becoming Kermit the fucking Frog. Oh my god. I don't even know where I'm going with this shit. I think I was saying something about like YouTube. I mean, it's a YouTube video. I mean, it'd have to be about YouTube, right? I think I was saying something about like, yeah, like I could have 1 million fucking subscribers. I don't ever plan to partner with YouTube. I mean, I'm not trying to like hurt your feelings, YouTube coon. It's just, I don't want this to be a job. I don't like. There's all these people that are so worried about like, oh no, like what if YouTube demonetizes this one video? I'll lose my revenue and I can't pay my rent. I worry and fret enough about a fucking job where I work for Skynet building goddamn T-800 Terminators. I am thinking about getting an office job, helping people get medical stuff and get prescription medicines to help their medic. So I'm considering that. I mean, maybe an office job would be great. I'd be sitting. I wouldn't be killing my knees and my back and shoulders all the time. Let alone my fucking shoulder blades. I swear, if I wasn't such a fucking fat ass, I'd probably have the fucking Yujiro Hanma demon back. Seriously. Though, I don't know. I can't even stay one consistent flavor of cringe for this video. Fuck. main thing I'm just trying to say is just I just do this for the hell of it. I do this because I like it. I think the reason I got stuck on this idea of this part of the conversation is that justifying why I'm doing karaoke when I can't sing. Well, I mean, I do Let's Play videos, but I'm shit at commentary, and I'm shit at video games. But I like doing it. And that's the thing with the karaoke. Like, I think I got stuck on that because I'm like, how do I justify that the very first video I did, which is on the Super Meat Boy All Our Failures playlist, was literally a video I wasn't even planning to upload to begin with. And keep in mind, I can't just sing for hours and hours and hours because music is very emotional for me. And apparently, if I sing very sad, depressing songs, like, say, Insanity or Mad World, because Insanity is actually a nightcore song by the channel Zen-kun. It's actually got a picture of Mikan from Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair Island, which, oh my god, she is sexy, but, not to spoil things, she does turn out to be a bit, you know, not so wholesome later on. And not in the way you'd hope. I'm just saying it's great artwork. It's then again, all these nightcore, they have great artwork and professional shit. I'm just like, hey, look at the fucking screen capture of something I found on Google Images. Ah, look at me, boobies. But I do think like these channels. I'll type out the name of these nightcore channels later on the description. It's just music. And granted, it's probably why it's popular with a lot of people because it's this way for a lot of people. But it's just, from my perspective, I am a very emotionally repressed individual. And also, I don't really talk much to hardly anyone. So maybe why I talk to myself a bit at this point, even before the YouTube channel. But then again, that may just be the effect of prolonged isolation and social withdrawal. The whole pandemic stuff probably did not help everyone's ability to have meaningful social relationships that are good for cognitive function. So yeah, about that. That sucks for everybody. And of course, there's worse things about that too. I'm just like staring at the pictures of the nightcore stuff over here on my TV. Just all the. And that's like anime is really cool, but a lot of people do fan service things and stuff. Well, fan art. I shouldn't say fan service. That implies something else that's at least ecchi. Main point I'm just saying is this. I may be terrible at art and music, but I appreciate it a lot. And I think it's amazing. And I think it's wonderful. And I always find music very moving. It's just that I can't sing excessively things that are. Because I can sing certain things that are emotional for me in short doses without it being too much of an issue. But there are some videos I know I've done, like the Hallelujah one, where I was sort of already slightly emotionally hurt before starting the recording, so it came out a little bit in the singing. But in general, even though I am trying to be more open as an individual while recording these than I am in real life, because it's just that I wouldn't really be able to talk like this to another person in real life. I mean, it wouldn't be considered socially acceptable. There would be no one that would fucking understand it. It would also annoy people. It would also make them probably a bit scared of me or just think that I'm pathetic and sad and disgusting. I mean, not that I'm not all those things, but, I kind of don't want people to know I'm super depressed or lonely. Mainly just because I'm ashamed of what a fucking failure I am as a good being, but whatever. Main point, I'm just saying, a lot of people, I wouldn't really want to trust with that kind of personal information about, oh, I'm sad, or oh, I mean, hell, I got that surgery thing I got to do at some point, which I kind of want to put off as long as possible, just because I don't want to do it because everything about that surgery is horrible. But again, it's one of those things like, yeah, do the surgery or you'll die. I'm like, I wanted to call the doctor, like, okay, so what are the chances that if I don't do the surgery, nothing bad will ever happen? At which point the doctor will probably try to reassure me that it's not that big of a surgery and that I should just fucking do it already. But, right now I'm just spacing out, thinking about all of that. It's just, how long can I avoid things? But I'm not sure what I'm talking about anymore, guys. I kind of forgot what I was talking about. I'm sorry. All right, surgery. I haven't told, with the exception of my parents, which I kind of needed to for the cystoscopy because the doctors were very clear that you're not going to be capable of driving after that. Which I mean, afterward, looking back, I think I could have driven like that. But then again, that'd be the same way as like people that drink at bars, be like, yeah, I've only had like a bottle of Jack Daniels or something. Like, how much people drink at bars? I'm just saying, a lot of those people think they're capable of driving. I feel like I could have driven, even though I was anesthetic, how do you say that word? Anesthetized. Thank you. So even though I was put out for a while, um, granted, parts of my body hurt. Hell, I don't even remember because I was out for half an hour for that cystoscopy, which was necessary because you know if they hadn't, I would have physically started attacking people. And of course, a month after that, they had to pump fluids that were dyed a certain color to be seen by an X-ray in real time up my body, and I was awake and no anesthetic at all for that. If that had hurt any more, I was going to start throwing punches. Is that the doctor was like, "Oh, this isn't going to hurt at all," and I'm like, "If it hurt any more, it's a good thing all of you are in our hospital." I didn't say that. I was like, I mean, afterward, I told the doctor, "Thank you," because I appreciate, it's a necessary thing that has to be done. But at the same time, I'm like, it hurt a lot, and it felt like it took way too long, and it was extraordinarily unpleasant. Oh, and after the cystoscopy, which took place a month before that, it hurt so much to pee after that. Because the cystoscopy is where they shove a camera up your penis. And I definitely needed to be asleep for that. But here's the thing, I don't remember passing out. I remember having that mask on my face to put me under. And then I remember being fully awake and conscious in another room, already talking. So, I can't remember feeling tired either way. I don't remember feeling tired and then passing out, and I don't remember waking up feeling groggy and then it was just one moment of complete lucidity to another. And of course, like I said, that's having a camera shoved all the way up your dick. And then a month after that was the thing where, okay, we're going to small catheter up your penis and pump a dyed fluid up your dick and look at it in the x-ray. Which, here's the thing, I didn't need a ride for that. So I was able to drive all the way to that doctor's thing and then drive back. I actually felt a bit scared to pee after that because it wasn't so bad. It was It was uncomfortable, mind you, yes. Uncomfortable meaning, like how stubbing your toe and having the bone popping out would be considered uncomfortable. But at least wasn't painful compared to how it hurt. After the cystoscopy, when I peed after that, I was fucking screaming. That hurt so fucking bad. But, I feel like after being put out for half an hour like that, I feel like I could have driven. Main point I'm trying to say is this. That's the reason why my mom knows about me having to do this stuff. Because I needed someone to drive me. Because I wasn't allowed to. If it didn't require me to have somebody else drive me, I would have told no one. And absolutely nobody except for whoever just comes across this video would fucking know. I mean, I have one friend I know from years back. He works at that place, the medical stuff, helping people get pharmaceutical stuff. I mean, one, that's a job where it'd be an office job, and two, it would be killing my knees. Also, I'm kind of concerned after the surgery that I might not be able to do a job that requires me to be standing and doing manual labor. And it's just like, well, I need to have a backup plan for a job in case I'm not physically capable of doing this job anymore. And heck, even without the surgery, I'm kind of concerned my knees are going to give the fuck out on me. That being said, I haven't told that friend any of the details of why about any of it. I literally just asked him, because, I'd gone to a wedding at some point earlier in like 2021 or some shit. Another friend in that group had gotten married, so I got invited. So I was like, yay! So I showed up. I look nice. I smell nice. I like to smell nice. I wear a cologne called Azzaro, Azzaro. It's the Wanted collection. That's the thing I never understood. Anime conventions. Apparently people go to those things and smell bad. You guys got to be kidding me, right? Like, I've never been to an anime convention myself, but apparently, like, there's this rumor saying that people at anime conventions smell bad. And I'm like, why? Because here's the thing. I like to smell good. And I take 15 showers a week. I shave every other day. Here's the thing. If I was going to something social, like, say, that wedding, for instance, I wear extra cologne and extra deodorant. If I went to a fucking anime convention, I'm going to want to try to look nice and smell nice. And granted, look nice is kind of defeated by the fact that, my face and my body structure. But, I can at least be a nice smelling Cthulhu Eldritch abomination. I can at least smell nice. Yeah, it's like I said, if you want to know what I smell like, go find a cologne called Azzaro. Azzaro. It's called the Wanted collection. It comes with like a glass cylinder revolver, like out of a fucking gun. I don't even know what it's supposed to smell like. Like, I've been wearing it forever at this point. I've never bothered to research. I'm looking that up. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Phone! Get the goddamn fuck over here, phone. We are looking shit up. Okay. I have never bothered looking this up before. So, what the fuck do I smell like? Okay, Google. Okay. Okay. Zaro Wanted. Okay. Apparently, Zaro.com. Like I said, it's Azzaro. No, I'm not sponsored. I've been wearing this cologne so long, it's what I consider myself to smell like. This is the scent of Lunar D8. Okay, so but what is this supposed to smell like? Oh well, they even have a picture of the glass canister of the six-shot revolver cylinder. Created to seduce and to be desired. A Zorro wanted embodied. That's God. God damn it. Oh. The Azaro Wanted Collection. Created to seduce and to be desired. Azaro Wanted embodies the values of the brand and the charisma of its founder, Loris Azaro. Is that like an Italian name? Is that an Italian name? Between brightness, seduction, hedonism, generosity, liberty, and charisma, the perfume celebrates life with strength and boldness. We have more pictures of the canister. What is it? What do I smell like? Okay, discover the other fragrances in the range. I mean, I might look it up later, but honestly, I am the Wanted collection. There's apparently this guy has multiple different things, which all look fucking gun. Apparently, everything this guy sells is in fucking gun revolvers. Apparently, I don't. Why? I understand it's a cool design, but why are like all your scents? Okay, what are the names of the other scents? Okay, there is Night, Tonic, Most. It's tonic is blue. Night looks like honey. I don't even know what color most would be. It's just like a black canister. It's supposed to be magnets. What? The fuck is this? Lemons! Okay, let's go back down. Okay, what the fuck do I smell like? Okay, noble materials. Noble? Why would you describe the scents used in this cologne as noble? I'm not saying they're not noble. I'm just saying, how is noble a word you describe to something that you smell? Like maybe notable? Like did you forget the letter T and A in this word and just write? Like I feel notable materials is how you're supposed to say this phrase. Like, oh, what ingredients is it? It's notable materials. No, you just have noble. You literally wrote the word noble. Like I don't. Okay, getting off track. Okay, let's read them. In the spicy, woody, citrus family, spicy, woody, citrus, huh? Oh, yeah. In the spicy, woody citrus family, the Azaro Wanted perfume dares, driven by flamboyant ingredients including 2 raw materials originating from sustainable development. Okay. You didn't actually tell me what was in it. So confused. Um, okay. Calabrian lemon, Guatemalan cardamom, Haitian vetiver, and apparently other stuff that I can't fucking read. Okay, that's what I smell like. Apparently, like Italian Batman. Okay. I told you I can't stay like what charge is my phone at? 96%? I can charge a little more. I had it down like 50 something percent. I had it charging earlier. Fuck. But yeah, if you go to an anime convention, you want to smell good, don't you? I don't know. And like I said, It's just initially I wasn't planning to do very many. It's just I felt like, okay, how do I justify that I do these terrible karaoke things? And the answer is because I like doing it. Because I enjoy it. I mean, honestly, probably not a single person out there is going to enjoy listening to this video, but I'm enjoying making it, and that's enough for me. But beyond that, yeah, it's just the first 17 minutes of that video in the Super Me Boy playlist, the very first karaoke video, was black. Just black darkness because I didn't bother putting a backdrop on because I wasn't going to upload it. And then once I decided, maybe I'll actually upload this, I'm like, okay, let's find a picture. Let's find something to put in the background. And while I was in the process of trying to find something to upload, to put as a backdrop for OBS, I was doing jokes about things. Like I was making Bane impersonations. I was doing my very best Bane impersonation. The whole thing about, oh yeah, you only adopted the darkness, and I was born into it. Except I was like trying my best to sound like fucking Tom Hardy, and then do his Bane impression perfectly. And by perfectly, I mean the best that I could do. And I was trying so hard to sound like Tom Hardy's Bane. And then I started making jokes about Anakin Skywalker being a simp lord. Like Sith, but simp, Sith SATH and simp SIMP. The reason I spelled it out is like, I'm not sure how well you guys are able to hear me, like, because I know sometimes I'll muffle a bit what I'm saying. So, I know sometimes the voice quality will change. Heck, the way I recorded a piece out of that 13-hour video, because there was like 15 minutes total out of that was suitable to share with other sentient beings, and the way I record is I just have OBS set up to record a screen similar to the one I was originally going to record. Then I opened the folder with the original video, played it, and let OBS record the recording play. And that method of re-recording it, for some reason, gave my voice in the video like a weird reverby echo chamber sound, like an odd reverb tone. I'm like, oh, okay, it's weird. It's like I guess that's what happens if you re-record a video in such a way where you have the audio play and you just like record the audio from one video to another. It's like, I don't know. Right, I was gonna sing the Devil's thing. Okay, I haven't pulled up my TV. And I'll type this stuff into the description about these Nightcore channels you should visit. But I was feeling very frustrated. I was like, what the fuck did I write? Because I was looking at that scrap paper. There was this HURS. And I'm like, what the fuck is hers? What the goddamn fuck is this? It's like I'm pissed at myself because like I wrote this down because I knew I wouldn't remember it. And then I go to read it and I'm like, what is this? What did I write? I don't know. Maybe in the future I might wear a second cologne. I still would always keep the Azaro Wanted thing as... I mean, apparently they have other scents. But yeah, spicy, woody citrus is what that one is. Who knows? You know what? That reminds me of something. There are some ASMR people out there. Like one. I think it's like Made in France or something. No, that's literally the name of the channel. It's called Made in France. The channel name is Made in France. Okay. And does some interesting stuff, but like one is called the Tinkle Perfumer. And I swear, Like for any ASMR video, like this dude like must have like a fucking master's degree in fucking cinematography. Like holy shit. Okay, try not to get off topic. Can I? Can I see the rest of it? There we go. Deep in the witching hour, nothing can calm my mind. Nothing possession, moonlight obsession. You know I'll find something to feed this hunger. It keeps me up at night. Whenever I'll get you just like I meant to. I need to make you mine. Hot on your heels like I want you now. And up the heat and I'll take you down. I'll take you down, down, down. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. The rebel's choir. Burn, baby, burn. New desire with a siren song. The devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, burn. It's so much harder to sing than it is to talk. And hold you closer. I want to take my time. My devotion with every motion. Memorize every line. Hot on your heels and I want you now. Clear up the heat. I'll take you down. I'll take you down, down, down. I'll light your fire. I turn you on. Devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn. No desire. The siren song. Devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn, burn. On down, 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 singing ah, ah. Come on down, 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 singing ah, ah, ah. Come on down, down, down. Let me light your fire. Let me turn you on. The devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn. Desire with a siren song. The devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn. Light your fire. Let me turn you on. Burn, baby, burn. Fire. Let me turn you on. Devil's choir. Burn, baby, burn. But yeah, like the picture that's shown in this, like it's channel Evercore. Like I just want to hug the person in this picture. Like, and it's not just because she has a small waist and really big boobs. It helps though. It helps. Sleepy, but I have stuff I want to do. I want to try to record a part of Sonic Generations and Batman and Zone of Enders. I might want to do other singing stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to it today. Of course, I gotta go to sleep at some point, go back to fucking work. What the fuck is that? Night Step? Well, it's by Evercore as well, but Night Step Radioactive Synchro Nice Remix? I'm gonna check that out later. Oh, here's where I don't even know what song this is. It's kind of funny. Drive. What? Okay. Can I skip this ad, please, YouTube? YouTube. Not familiar with this song. It's called Drive, but it's kind of funny. Just given the fact that I was talking about the 4th Drive band. Like, there's so many nightcore channels out there. Though this is still the channel Evercore. It's called Nightcore Drive. The face here is so fucking pretty. Like, though, I'm not criticizing the artist here. I'm just saying that while like the face and the hair color and the eyes are very pretty, given the way the hair is drawn at the back of the head, I feel like part of the anatomy of the person's head is gone. Like it just doesn't look like there's a whole human head where it's supposed to be. Like just like I feel like proportions like that's yeah, I'm not an artist or anything, or at least a successful one, or good. I'm just saying something about it feels unnatural, and what started off as looking at something cute is now a little unnerving. But yeah, the name of the band is Digital Daggers, and the name of the channel that posted the Nightcore remix of it is Evercore. I will apparently just start browsing through YouTube. I'm so fucking sleepy right now. I don't want to go to bed, but I do. Why is it like insomnia is fucking like so fucking fickle? It's like if I need to go to sleep, but the moment I have something I want to fucking do, it's like, hey, you wanna go to sleep now? I'm like, but I'm trying to record a video. But go to sleep. I'm like, but just sort of like scrolling through. Just sort of like looking through stuff. It help if I wasn't like misspelling what I'm trying to type. You would be surprised at just how many things that you will find just from Nightcore Base Hunter. No, you'd also be surprised what you find if you type in Nightcore Turn Me On. Just sort of scrolling around. You know, I got stuff from Stone Sour, Nickelback. Do, 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 do. Going to fall asleep. Whole lot of System Down. Metallica, 5 for Fighting Superman. Stained, It's Been a While. Biscuit, Behind Blue Eyes. So tired. Go to bed, Lunar. But this video was supposed to be short and I could play some video games. I wanted, at the very least, I'm going to do that other video with about the For the Drive band, which I can't fucking find anywhere on any Google search ever. It's like the band doesn't fucking exist. Anyway, I'm ending this video. I'm just going to make a video about that. If I make a video about anything after that, then, well, I guess I found something else I wanted to do. I don't know. Either way, I probably won't get around to any Let's Plays today. Which kind of sucks because I want to. Like, they were on sale. So I got Zone of Enders, Arkham Origins, and Sonic Generations. I was wanting to try to do one part of all of those, and I was wanting to do another, part 231. I was wanting to record part 231 of Let's Play Isaac. But I probably won't have time to do that today. This video... Either way, I still enjoyed making this video. I'm just like, I also wanted to play video games. No. But yeah, hugs are awesome. So, yeah. Yay, hugs.